Trae Young. Gallinari looking for it. Gets the three-point look and drills it. Another
advantage of having playoff-type experience. They don't panic.
And Trae Young makes it a two-point game. The Hawks just keep fighting back. Young way outside. Puts it in! On the other end. Young on the drive. Floats it up and gets the roll. Down by 3 with 3:41 remaining. Young, long three-pointer. Puts it in! Trae Young from way downtown. Young gets into the paint. His floater is up and good.
Young the rebound, and that will do it. The Atlanta Hawks are going back to the playoffs. And they do it with an inspiring comeback on the road, led by Trae Young's 38 points.
Has 12 for Boston. And Tatum on the cut to the rim, missed the layup. He thought he was fouled. Here's Kyrie Irving for three. Cash.
For them, it's trying to get to an Eastern Conference championship and also to a championship period. So
Harden again finds Irving. Late clock here. Got to put one up. Three-pointer on its way and good. Hit for them this year. Brown out with that wrist injury, wrist surgery. Is Kyrie
a shot in that situation?
Boston led by one after one quarter, 34-33. Langford switches on to him. He's a good defender, but a young player. Irving flashes to the middle. Irving rises up off the window.
Knee soreness. Now, it is the same knee that he had surgery on that cost him the start of this season. However, as Kyrie gets the putback there.
Led by 13 at the half. And now up 100 to 77. 23-point advantage.
This year, his are down this year because his role has changed, a little bit here in Brooklyn.
Attempts only missed 12 in those 2 quarters, the second and third. Irving. Started getting a little silly with the basketball, but the Lakers, albeit a 7 seed, they don't play like one, they don't feel like one. As Schroeder is fouled, maybe a little. I think Schroeder making this look a little worse than it was. That was a push there.
But he got pushed twice.
2 rolls.
Yeah, he got
Booker
it.
fouls out.
Oh, wow.
So Booker ejected here.
Well,
Booker had picked up his 6th foul anyway, but.
And a big play by Devin Booker. Not just a scorer anymore, but a playmaker.
James drives and grabbed from behind by Crowder. James takes exception, has some words.
In the first half against Ayton, this grabbing people around the neck and the shoulders, to me, that it's not even looked at.
And that's what Frank Vogel is, I believe, yelling at.
And here comes Chris Paul. And the Phoenix Suns will give it to Booker with a drive and a season high 47.
And give credit to this Suns team.
Tatum against James. James drives, steps back, puts up a 3. Bang! What point game of these playoffs. Steps, tries it again, puts it in! As the shot clock expires, LeBron James with 44. Timeout, Boston. Stolen by Rozier. 3-on-1 break for Boston. Rozier to the basket. Oh, blocked by James. He did it again. Green drives, misses. And a rebound against Boston.
I love what he did afterwards. Stayed down the floor with a stare down. 94 feet.
With 6:45 remaining, Tatum drives down and throws it down! Wow!
LeBron James. So he finishes it, and then he goes right up to him.
Rebound tipped and taken by James. Here comes James in the open floor. James Grab from behind. Count it. Goaltend and one. And it's up to 9 with 1:04 remaining.
Amazing what we're witnessing. Putting his team on his back, takes the contact, gets the basket, but an incredible display by LeBron James. Mama, there goes that man.
And they're going to look.
He gives it up. Redick gives it right back. The catch. And Winslow denies Embiid. Man, Justice Winslow is having the night of his career in the playoffs. Saric. And had it poked free by Winslow. Wow. Embiid comes crashing in. Bodies all over the deck. And Simmons with a foul. And now Covington. James Johnson in there. Simmons. Miami has been the aggressor in the second quarter as Simmons lowers the boom on Wade. He'll pick up his third foul. Haven't even gotten to the half yet. Embiid poked away by Dragic. On Dragic. He misses the second 6-point game. Dragic on the push, and it is swatted by Embiid. Boy, that was a major.
Porzingis set the screen.
Carrying violation. Some extra words after the play. Morris and Doncic. Porzingis getting in the way, and there's some shoves. Patrick Beverley getting involved.
There's got to be a technical, though.
By who?
Morris. I'm not talking about this. I'm talking.
Going all the way for the tough layup plus the foul. He'd missed that free throw. Then things get chippy between Luka and Montrezl Harrell. Doncic and Harrell both receive technical fouls after this exchange of words. Watch it again. Luka and Harrell sort of just getting mixed up and tangled up. Harrell goes to the floor.
And it's Kawhi Leonard. He is fouled. Doncic is down and limping. That left leg, left ankle, left calf. He injured that leg early in the game, in the first game of this series. Yep. Oh, man. Wow. As Luka Doncic lost his shoe, this is the moment. I don't know, man. Marcus Morris going right after that left foot, steps on him, the shoe comes off.
I don't know if that was on purpose.
60% for the Clippers, 50% now for the Mavericks. Oh, a hard foul by Morris, and Doncic up. He wants to go back at him. As we just mentioned, these two have had a bit of a history, of course, where Morris walked behind Doncic. He said it was unintentional, but stepped on his sneaker, knocking it off. Doncic with that left ankle injury.
And to me, this is clearly a flagrant. Clearly.
Well, the Dallas Mavs 6 of 10 here to open up. Doncic from the wing to the lane to the rim and a flush.
Well, if you're going to double team Doncic with your big man.
Now Luka waiting for the Willie Cauley-Stein pick, and he's got a half hour to take that. Gets the triple.
Can't go under the screen.
Yeah, I was going to.
He's the type of player that when your stars are having an off night, he can still carry.
Luka with the lob. The two best on the floor against each other on the fall away. The rain.
Joe, if you give this kid a chance, you're going to like him. The more and more you see him, the more you're going to like him.
Luka gets the triple on the move.
Wow.
Amazing.
Wow.
9-point lead.
Kevin Durant guarding James Harden. He wanted this assignment.
Harden off the dribble. Right at the left.
Technical foul on Draymond Green with the shove to the bearded one's chest. Already James Harden letting his presence be known here. 5 quick points here. Just takes Durant off the dribble.
But he's back on the floor and about to come back into the game, Marv.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Harden with the drive. And stuffs a facial by James Harden going right at Draymond Green, and a lot of chatter out there following that shot. They've scored 10 straight. The lead back up to 9. Oh, Chris Paul goes down hard on his back as Beverly's whistled for the foul. Beverly laughing and mocking Paul. Chris Paul get hurt. He couldn't brace himself on the fall. They're going to review it. Paul wisely drawing the contact, but no, that was no deliberate trip or anything there. Or he did brace the fall a little bit with that left hand. Paul step back three-pointer, puts it in, and the foul. Chance for a 4-point play.
Devin Booker's at half court talking to the fans.
Paul for three, puts it in. 118-92. The Suns have blown it open. 37 points for Paul.
Booker talking to the fans, understanding we've seen this movie before. We have an issue on the court right now between both teams, but Chris Paul.
Beverly and